I've been incredibly lucky in my career, in my life, to have a lot of people who have influenced me and who have supported me and helped me. There are startling statistics that are a few years old that Sylvia Hewlett did years ago around sponsors, and the fact that on average men have 11 sponsors and women have 2. And I'm always struck by that, and I share that with senior leaders, especially women who don't necessarily know that they need to have more sponsors for success. I've been lucky in the fact that I would probably say I've had hundreds. So to pick 1 or 2 would be difficult, but I can give you a sort of a range of people who have influenced me. From my parents, very early on, instilling a strong moral code in me, integrity, the fact that your word is your bond, and that you absolutely have to treat people with empathy. My mom was a nurse, and growing up, moving around a lot, as I mentioned, being the new kid gave me great empathy for the ability to understand difference. I also think that being gay and being different in general, and I think people who do exhibit difference have an empathetic leadership style and an ability to relate. And I think I can only speak to being gay, but I think being able to read a room and walking in and understanding that. And other people who have taught me that empathetic leadership, from my high school, boarding school English teacher, John Reimers, who, when I was homesick, had me focus on playing the piano and teaching me that I could actually excel in a very waspy, old school, white, straight male environment by being different and leveraging that empathy and understanding what that even meant. In terms of corporate leaders, when I asked Lloyd Blankfein, the CEO of Goldman Sachs, to be my first board member, I was absolutely blown away when he said yes immediately. And he was not just a good board member, he just rolled off, but he's been a great mentor to me, and someone who, when I sit down with, gives me the unvarnished truth and pushes back on ideas that I have, supports me, but also gives me great critical feedback. And the ability to convene and connect these senior leaders around the world when I have CEO dinners, and whether it's the ambassadors who we get to meet with or the CEOs, Noel Quinn, who's the global CEO of the commercial bank for HSBC, has been a tremendous ally to me. He was the one who actually helped us host our first LGBT summit in Asia. Now he's on our advisory board. And the excitement that I get and the support that I get from these senior leaders, not just straight white males, but people all over the world. Suba Berry, who now leads Working Mother Media, was one of my first champions at Merrill Lynch. And as a Southeast Asian woman leader in a very conservative organization and industry, to not only be successful, but then to be willing to reach down and share her success with someone who was just starting out like me, is something that I've never forgotten, and I try to emulate, because I do think it is important to bring people along. So I've been very lucky to have a lot of people that have supported me along the way.